Welcome everyone! In today's video, I would like to show you some of my favorite zones, which are real gold mines in WoW. Some of these I have mentioned already in my previous videos, but this time I want to go in depth and show you how to make the gold. Oh, and the mount of the day is the Cobalt Shalewing, which drops from a rare called Karokta in the Zaralek Cavern, here on the map. With that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. So the first zone I'd like to talk about is the Forbidden Reach. There are many rares to kill and many pets that sell for a lot of gold to obtain. Let us start from the bottom of the map. The first rare is called Warden Entrix and is located inside a cave here on the map. This rare can drop a pet called Vraken at around 4% drop chance. This pet is one of the better ones to get since it sells for a good amount of gold. Then we have Bonesifter Marwak here on the map, which can drop a pet called Ashenwing at around, you guessed it, 4% drop chance. Also a great pet to get that also sells for a good amount. Then we have Luttrok here on the map, which will most likely not be on the spot since you have to summon him. To summon him, you'll have to get an item called Sparkling Spice Pouch, which you can either buy a recipe of from a vendor here on the map, or buy it from the auction house. Once you have the item, go to the previously mentioned spot and click on the Spiceless Stew. Then the rare will spawn and can drop a pet called Luvi at around 2% drop chance. Then there is a rare called Vraken the Hunter, located here on the map, and can drop a pet called Scruffles at around 4% drop chance. Of course you can go to the Scarab Vaults and get many pets there as well, but those don't sell for a lot of gold, so I do not consider them worth mentioning. The next zone on our list is Maldraxxus. Here there are also many pets to get, like for example the Luminous Web Spinner, which can drop from the Cache of Eyes, located here on the map at around... well, there isn't a defined drop chance, but from my experience, I would say it's around 20%. Then there is the Following Buzzer pet, which drops from a rare called Ravenomous, located here on the map. The rare will not be there unless someone, or you, summon it. To summon it, you'll have to stomp spiderlings in the area. This may take a while, but the pet sells for a good amount of gold, so if you consider this worth your time, feel free to do it. Oh, and the pet has a roughly 5% drop chance. Then we have the Bone Weave Hatchling, which drops from a rare called Sister Chelicerae, located here on the map. The pet has around 3% drop chance. The next rare on our list is called Smorgas the Feaster and is located here on the map. This rare can drop two pets, the Corpse Louse Larva and the Feasting Larva. The rare will most likely not be there, since you'll have to summon it. To summon it, you'll have to click the meat on the ground and aggro all the corpse lice around the area, but not killing them. Once you aggroed most of the corpse lice and Smorgas didn't spawn, lose the aggro and repeat. It should eventually spawn. Smorgas can drop the Feasting Larva at around 5% drop chance, and the Corpse Louse Larva at around 1% drop chance. Then we have the Invertebrate Oil, which drops from a rare called Oily Invertebrate here on the map. Same as with Smorgas the Feaster, you'll have to summon this one. To summon this one, you'll have to make a combination of 10 red, 10 blue and 10 yellow mixtures in the pool of mixed monstrosities. I have made a full guide on this rare, so if you're interested, I'll leave a link to it in the description. After that, we have Scunner here on the map, which can drop Riding Spine at around 2% drop chance. The last two pets from this zone drop from the treasures which are available during the Covenant Callings, Troubles at Home, or rare resources for Necrolords. The first treasure is called the Sprouting Growth, which can be located on multiple spots and can drop a pet called Skittering Venom Spinner at around 1% drop chance. The next treasure is located in this area and will be visible to you on the map only when you enter it. However, this treasure will not always be up, so be sure to check in. The treasure is called Slime Coated Crate and can contain the Bubbling Pustule pet at around 2% drop chance. The next zone on the list is Bastion. There are also many hidden gems in this zone that sell for a lot of gold, like the Larian Pouncer from a rare called Larionrider Orstus here on the map. This one is a bit difficult, since to summon it you'll have to be a Kyrian Covenant and have your Anima Conductor at rank 3. Then just point the conductor to the area and there will be a black bell waiting for you to be clicked on. Once the rare spawns, it can drop the pet at around 5% drop chance. The next pet, the Lost Featherling, can drop from any of the 4 sworn mobs in this area. Each mob has around 0.4% chance to drop the pet, which isn't that bad considering how many of them are there. Then we have the Devoured Wader. This pet can drop from 3 rares that also have to be summoned. They can spawn in these locations. Once you see a big swelling tear in one of these spots, go there and right click it. Once the health of the swelling tear reaches 0, one of the rares should spawn and can drop the pet at around 7% on average. Then we have a rare called Dionae, located here on the map, which can drop the Silver Shell Snapper pet at around 5% drop chance. And the last pet from this zone also drops from chests during certain emissary quests. This time it's the Troubles at Home and rare resources for Kyrian. The chests in question are the Silver Strongbox, which first requires you to get an item called Ripe Pyrian. The Pyrians are found mostly at hubs or near flight masters. They also have an orange glow to them, so they are easy to spot. Once you open your first chest, you will get a buff which now allows you to spot ripe Pyrians on your minimap for 5 minutes. Then the other treasures have a chance to spawn during the Covenant Callings and are called the Hidden Hoard and Skyward Bell. All of these treasures have 0.4% chance to drop a pet called Gilded Wader. And that's it for today's gold hotspots. What do you think? Did you know about any of these zones being this good for gold making? What other ways of gold farming do you know? Let me know in the comments. And speaking of commenting, answer this question of the day. What food do you really hate and couldn't eat no matter what? For me, it has to be pickles. I have a bad experience with them from my childhood, accidentally drinking the pickle juice, which was in an iced tea bottle. Yeah, no iced tea for me. What about you? Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching the video, like it if you liked it, and make sure to use your Moonfire on the subscribe button and bell button as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later!